Neal, thanks for joining me. Pretty unbelievable looking at it now.
Oh.
What comes to mind when you see the stadium in this state?
Sadness to start, to be honest. It was it was inevitable and it was going to happen someday. But to be honest, this last month I've been driving by and just kind of holding my hand to the side, not looking. But it's it was time, and it's sad to see the old girl go.
What's your first memory of Taylor Field?
I was RMF football. I was playing for the Razorbacks, and we had a fun game against I think it was the Steelers. We played. It was just a fun game on the turf, and it was so much fun. It was like a year-end game, and it was cold, but it was still it was fun. I still have the VHS tape at home, and I'm gonna show my kids someday if I can ever find a VHS player.
So RMF. Played a Tom on the field, junior Rams, U of R Rams, and a long career with the Riders.
Yeah.
You may be the all-time games leader here at the park. Pretty close anyway.
Yeah, it's probably, I don't know, Gino's probably got me still. He played 30 years, I think, in the CFL. But no, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears out on that field, and a lot of great memories that I've had over the years. And family used to come out and support me 100% through all those years, and I'm sure they're sad to see that go too. But it's a big part of tradition here in Saskatchewan, and a big part of my life. And to see it go down like this is sad, but at the same time, you look across the street and you see that monster building there that they can make new memories in.
2013 Grey Cup.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that night? What stands out to you?
Just kind of actually in high school, we used to drive in the yellow bus down Elphinstone, and my routine was never to look at the stadium till I got to the stadium. And so I did that same thing. Grey Cup day, game day, I didn't look at the stadium. Drove all the way back around, and I just started to tear up, and it was surreal. It's like one of those moments in life where it's like, oh geez, all this stuff started to come together at this very moment, and it was awesome. It was a moment that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Fans always have a close connection to Taylor Field. What made it so special?
Oh, it's just a great atmosphere to watch a football game. Everybody here in the province cares about the Roughriders. Well, not everybody, but most people. So yeah, it's a fun place to take your kids to watch a game. That's how I got hooked on footballs. My dad bringing me to the games, and we used to sit up in section 205, and it was the nosebleeds, but it was still going to have fun, going to the football game, listening to the pre-game show, getting your program. It was a big experience, and as a kid growing up, those are memories that I'll keep forever.
When you think, you mentioned it, look across the street here,
Yep.
Beautiful new stadium. This will be down very soon.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Can it have the same sort of character and memories that this stadium had for all those years?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to take some time, obviously, but it'll definitely it'll be around for a while. So I'm sure there'll be some memories made in that new stadium, and who knows, there might be some good ones made this year.
Do you have a play that stands out to you personally from Taylor Field in your career?
Yeah. One of them was in high school, playing with the Tom Trojans, and we were playing the O'Neill Titans, and that was kind of the Argyle Battle of Argyle, and it was grade 11. It was a punt, and I was in the end zone. And I caught the ball, like I think probably almost on the back end zone line, and ran it back for a touchdown. It was, I think, like 117, 18-yard touchdown. I was just gassed by the end of it. I could barely move my legs. I remember feeling like I was running in quicksand. But before that play, I looked up, and my grandpa had passed away while I was playing football for an RMF Stampeders, and I looked up and just said, "Hey, Grandpa, I need some help." And I did the exact same thing actually in Halifax with the Rams, and both times he answered my prayers and scored touchdowns. But so that's one of my fondest memories. Also, obviously, winning 2 championships with the Rams and the Riders, those 2 memories are very, very fond.
Neal, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much.